a while, man. I'm back, the unapologetic gent. End of the season, Manchester City won the treble. What do we think? It's been an incredible season, especially in the Premier League. To see Man City do the treble, seen a lot of things going around. Who's the best team ever, and all this kind of stuff. It's interesting. I think there's a couple teams in history that have won the treble that I think are better than this team. I think Pep Guardiola's Barca team that won the treble was better. I think Luis Enrique's Barcelona team that won the treble was better. But I do think this team is better than the 99 team that won the treble, the Manchester United 99 team that won the treble. I think it's slightly better than the Bayern team that won the treble in the mid-2000s. And I also think it is better than the Jose Mourinho Inter team that won the treble. But that team, the Jose Mourinho team that won the treble, did go beat Barcelona, those great Barcelona teams. So it would be interesting to see the way that Inter stifled Manchester City. I think with a manager like Mourinho and the team that he had, possibly could have gave it a go. But the football that Pep Guardiola is playing right now it's undeniable. It's silky. It's incredible. And the crazy thing is, I think the midfield today wasn't good at all for Manchester City. I thought, obviously, Rodrigo got the goal, but apart from that, he wasn't up to his usual standards. Kevin De Bruyne, again, had another poor Champions League final and was subbed off due to injury. I thought this was one of the worst games I've seen from Gundogan. Was giving the ball away, is normally press resistant, and didn't play well. I thought Bernardo Silva was excellent. I thought Ruben Diaz and John Stones were excellent. Really, I think the defense is what got them over the line. Lukaku showed again that he's just not up to the required level, obviously, and that's why Manchester United and Chelsea got rid of him. It's interesting. I know a lot of people didn't think the treble would get done. The way this Manchester City team started the season, very interesting. But in the end, Haaland didn't have a great game either. But Manchester City still won, and that's the beautiful thing about Pep Guardiola. You get rid of, in the middle of the season, one of the best fullbacks in the world and João Cancelo, and you don't miss a beat. You're arguably the best midfielder in the world. Those guys don't show up today, don't play well, and you still win the game. I thought Phil Foden, when he came on, was better than De Bruyne as well. Jack Grealish didn't have his best game either, but they pulled through and won, man. That's just, Pep Guardiola doesn't rely on one player. And of course, Messi gets all the plaudits and, a lot of the credit for the 2 Champions Leagues that Pep won prior. But Pep showed that he can win games with a team. I think of all the treble teams, this is probably the deepest squad. If you think about the, Mahrez's and guys like that didn't even come off the bench. Laporte is a quality defender, can't get in the team. Alvarez, World Cup winner, he's been electric. I mean, I know Manchester United, Chelsea would love to have him as their starting center forward. He didn't even get on the pitch tonight. So, yeah, I think all in all, obviously, I think the English Premier League is the best league in the world. I think everyone knows and agrees with that. But Inter did have a good showing. And showed that Italy, was a quality league this year. Napoli won that league, and obviously see Inter and AC Milan made it to the semifinal. Mourinho made it to the final in the Europa League, and I think he's finished 6th. So the Italian league does have quality. Obviously, they can't pay the wages and some of the transfer fees that England and the Real Madrids and the Barcelonas and the Bayerns can pay, but it has shown that it's a quality league. I actually think they're right there right now with Spain as vying for the second best league in the world, outside of Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico. La Liga is not very good. Obviously, Sevilla won another Europa League, but they always win that competition. And yeah, crazy season. Lots of things happen. And the thing about the season is, Arsenal ran them close, and I don't think, it might be a crazy take, but I don't believe that Arsenal will be as good as they were this year. I think Chelsea will be much better next year with the moves that they're making, the coach that they brought in. I think they'll finish in the top four. I think Liverpool's going to be significantly better. So all the Arsenal fans that I'm seeing, talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna sign Rice and Caicedo and this guy, and think that the thing is, sports is not linear. It doesn't work that way. 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4 in sports, right? How many teams have we seen challenge or win a title and then the next year fall off? So just because Arsenal has a young team doesn't mean that everyone's going to get better. I remember Jack Wilshere. Everybody thought he was going to be, the next great England midfielder, and what happened to him. So we can't just assume that everyone in the Arsenal team is going to get better. There's not going to be any injuries. Look at what happened to Emile Smith-Rowe. He scored 10 Premier League goals last season, came back. I don't think he had any. Barely got a sniff in the team. So there's no guarantee. And that's why I think, the team bottled it, Arsenal bottling this Premier League, to think that they're gonna go win it. There's no evidence of that. They haven't won a Premier League since I was in high school. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I have some more videos coming. I just wanted to get back, have another video. I'll start coming out with content more often. Hope you guys just like and subscribe. Again, I don't root for any team specifically. I just love the game. As people can see if you've seen my videos, I have jerseys of pretty much every team. I like to see good football, and I like to see good players play well. I like teams to play on the front foot. But I do like a Mourinho masterclass here and there when it's needed. So yeah, man, I'm happy to be back, and congratulations to Manchester City for the treble. They deserved it. I think Pep's put all those questions to bed. People calling them plastic clubs and fake fans and things like that. Pretty disingenuous. And Manchester City is a big club now. They're officially a big club. They weren't a small club, but when you don't have European pedigree, you can't sit at the big table with the big boys. And I think now, whatever happens with the 100 and something charges that they have, I don't think they're not going to strip them of any titles or anything like that. So it is what it is. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm sure there's some type of things that they did that probably weren't up to snuff, weren't legal. It is what it is. Multiple clubs have done it in the past, so we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to get a video out there, and I enjoyed the season. Haven't done any videos all year, and decided I'm gonna come back. I'll be giving transfer news. Also, someone was asking me about my all-time 11, so I will get that out there as well. But happy to be back. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Unapologetic Gent. I'll be back for more. And